Hi guys. It's my first daytime video in a while. All the others have been at night while I've been at work. But obviously, got the house to myself right now. So I just want to give a little update really on what's been going on. Obviously, as you know, I took over Paddock Wood Football Club. Um, about a month, 2 months ago now. Obviously, the season got curtailed and no one voided and whatever else happened with it. Um, but we also got entered into a little round robin tournament thing with, well, not with, but was hosted and included New Romney Reserves. Um, who else was it? Locomotive Canterbury that we played. So yeah, we've concluded all that now. I'm not sure where we finished. I'm not really bothered about that. What I was bothered about is performances. Um, so the first game against New Romney Reserves at home was a 2-0 defeat. Um, I feel that was a bit unjust for us, really. The boys, I think played really well, played well enough to win, and kept attacking. We weren't getting through. Two silly mistakes from the goalkeeper. I mean, I'm not gonna, you know, slag him off or anything. It is what it is. I had a word with him after that, and he said he's just rusty. Fair enough. Everyone's like that. You've not played football for 6 months. I can get over that. What was more important was performance for me. Performance was good. And then after that, the keeper, I think he had his Weetabix every time before training, before games. He was on form. Um, we had the week after off, I think. Anyway, next game was Locomotive Canterbury away. Went there, obviously. I told the boys, look, performance is important, and the result is a consequence of your performance. Went out there, we won 5-0, hat trick from Dan, goal from Alex, and young Stephen. Performance was brilliant that day. Really proud of the boys, proud of the performance. Week after that, we played. No, yeah, we had a week off after that one. Sorry, so we had New Romney Reserves, then Canterbury. A week off, played Canterbury again. It was a 2-2 draw. I think we could have. That was not obviously not sadly just gone one before that. We had chance after chance after chance after chance. And I think going into like the last 5-10 minutes, we were still 2-1 down. And I think Dan pulled out a worldie. I'm not sure if it was a cross or a shot. I'm sure he'll say it was a shot. But I wasn't happy with his performance, especially. We've spoke about it since, and he's even admitted he wasn't with it. He's told me his reasons, and that's to be worked on. So we moved on, and Saturday just gone. We played New Romney Reserves again at theirs. Travelled like 60 odd miles. The people from Paddock Wood travelled like an hour down the motorway. Get there, absolute torrential rain. Performance was not there at all. I'm sure whoever you speak to that was there. Whoever you speak to that played will say the same. Performance wasn't there. Effort, don't think was there. We was a keeper down, and I rushed around on the Saturday morning trying to find someone at least to play and goal for us, even if it was just for that game. Found someone. I wish I hadn't really. Wish I put myself in goal or something. I probably would have done a better job. Even Dan, our hat trick hero for the week, for 2 weeks previous, said that he would have gone in goal and done a better job. I probably could have bought my 10-year-old and he probably would have done a better job. But it is what it is. That's all over now. I think we're going to continue training for a little while. Probably going to be held at the home ground now on a Tuesday night. Maybe. Not sure. We're still talking about what to do. I'm not sure if it's worth having a little rest. But everyone's had like 6 months off, so will anyone want to rest? maybe it's good to have a little rest. You know, you can gather your thoughts. You know, you can decide what you want to do um, for next season. You know, I've been speaking to people. Obviously, people don't want to know how we get on. Blah, blah, blah. Someone said, "Is the job a little bit too big for you, or is it too much of a massive job for you, or something like that?" Yeah, I mean, it's a good question. You know, I've never had a adult men's football team job anyway. You know, so even if I'd taken over, you know, top of the Premier League, it would still be a massive job. You know, this is a massive job for me. And any club that I would have gone to, I think would have been a massive job. Doesn't help. I had an assistant who, unfortunately, could only do a few weeks, and then work commitments. You know, obviously lockdown starting to lift. You know, things are being open longer and more, and work. Just you know, he couldn't find the balance between work and football. You know, so he had to walk away. I'm in the process of speaking to someone, hopefully to come in, and you know, as an assistant manager, stroke head coach. You know, I'm not much of a coach. I've never said that I can coach. I'm more manage. I'm more sit on the sidelines and manage. You know, watch how things go. You know, yeah, I'm new to all this. You know, my first step into adult football was like 3 years ago here from Belvedere. You know, and even then, managing the reserve team only lasted what 4 or 5 months. Yeah, sorry. Before I went up to the first team as a coach. You know, but then I had people above me like Owen Jones, Rupert Jones when he was there. You know, Mickey Cooper, Brian Van der Hook. You know, who knew what they were doing and gave advice when they could and things like that. You know, so it's just about taking little bits of advice that they've given, you know, and you know, trying to implement it myself, which is the hardest bit about it. You know, like how do I do that? You know, it's what I'm learning, is how to take things that people have told me and you know, and how to turn it into my own thing rather than just be a carbon copy. Which, to be honest, if I carbon copied everything that Owen Jones told me and Mickey Cooper and Brian and that, we'd finish quite well in the season, I would have thought, with 2 cups. So, yeah, I just wanted to share that bit with you. You know, I'm looking forward to the new season. We've got a little tournament thingy in July, hosted by Sharsted FC, which I think is every weekend in July. Uh, so looking forward to that. And yeah, looking forward to getting going. Obviously, I'm going to be bringing more people in. There will be changes, desperate changes needed. You know, I'm thinking about player changes a lot. Um, Positional changes probably is a big one. I've noticed people can probably play better somewhere else, so I'll be speaking to them about it at least. Um, I've brought in a few players that obviously played in the new Romney reserves game on Sunday. Obviously, it wasn't the best game to make your debut in. Um, so yeah, I mean, hopefully I can get them on board. I'm desperately looking for a goalkeeper as well. So if there's any Scaffold clubs or Kent County Prem Division One teams that have got like youth goalkeepers or reserve goalkeepers that just ain't getting the minutes, or like I said, a youth goalkeeper that you want to push into the adult teams, you know, give us a bell, and we'll take them on. Definitely, you know, they'll definitely get minutes at least. um, so yeah, I mean that's all I can ask for. I mean, if you could help out, you know, it is Paddock Wood, so I'm not asking for teams like Meridian or even Belvedere. I'm looking more like Tunbridge Wells and Crowborough and Bearsted and sort of around the Kent area. Ones where it's not going to take an hour and a half to get to. Um, so yeah, I mean, if that's you, please message us. You know, you can find the club's handle and the email address on their well on my Twitter. give us a message, and I'll get back to you soon. All right. Cheers. Enjoy the rest of your day.